Chinese President Xi Jinping is visiting the UK. Plenty of symbolism. The invitation came from the Duke of Cambridge when he was here earlier in the year. And also it'll be the first visit to the UK by a Chinese leader in, I think, 10 years. But clearly there's lots of content also involved. There's a key voice within the British government. What do you think will be the key concerns for the UK side, at least?
So I think because of the wobbles in the Chinese financial markets during the summer, a number of British commentators will be wondering why the UK leadership is so excited about this visit. But as you say, it's quite historic. It's a long time since there's been a state visit or a visit of such pomp and ceremony from China to the UK. But it comes at a time where China itself is changing course. I often describe the economic environment of China today and going forward as the new China. And the winners and losers of the new China probably pretty different than the winners and losers of the old China. And countries like the UK that have their marginal advantage in services ranging from finance to healthcare to education, probably, if applied with the right diligence and the right courtesy and pursuing the appropriate diplomatic relations, stands to benefit enormously from the emergence of this new China. And I think the UK can look forward to a tremendous export market future with China, as well as we're already seeing very strong signs of significant foreign direct investment into the UK. So one of my jobs is to try and help people in the UK see how this is such an exciting thing for us.
The Prime Minister has called 2015 a golden year for the UK and China. As you usually do, you go beyond that thinking and you say, why not have a golden decade? Well, you can't fix all the problems, but certainly you're in charge of infrastructure, in charge of competitive policy. What will be your personal role in helping put in the building blocks towards a golden decade?
So I think that there are perhaps two or maybe three related things. I am very heavily focused on trying to recreate a better future for the urban economies of the north of England in particular. And that's a big focus of mine. And there are some parallels with parts of industrial China. So one of the things I've been pursuing when I'm visiting China is to try and bring some of the people from those different cities together. Some of them are already twinned, and we want to encourage them to build better mutual economic gains from that. Second thing that goes with it is, of course, trying to attract more Chinese investment into those parts of Britain and not to just think that London is the UK. Now, it's fantastic that so much Chinese investment has started to come to London in recent years, but one of my roles is to try and help them be more familiar with some of these places and consider investing in those. And the thing that connects it all, really, is what I'd call is productivity, which is helping the UK become more productive with these investments, but also helping Chinese multinational companies develop and become more wise and more experienced from the process of doing this.